Every time it's gone wrong for me. Everything's gone wrong for me today. I apologise, folks, for if you couldn't hear me.
Harvey. McTominay, McGinn.
So, can you hear me?
But a loose pass.
I apologise for everything. Just everything seemed to went wrong in the Scotland game for me. I had none of this problem during the England game.
Fraser takes over from Andy Robertson.
I apologise. My computer decided it froze to the point where I literally was buffering that bad, to the point where I had to switch my computer off to get it back on again for it to do this. I apologise, but at least with the equaliser I can put some nice good music over me celebrating the equaliser when I edit this. So yeah, I apologise for that. Yeah, I feel sorry that this happened on stream. Hope you guys can forgive me for doing that. It's not. It was under my control. It was out of my control. I was doing fine. I was talking, chatting, and my computer decided it didn't want to work. And then sometimes it's just been like that. But it's an equaliser for Scotland. Ryan Fraser of Newcastle United. So.
Doesn't get his foot round at all. Certainly got his foot round this. 2 touches, bang.
So now we have a first half live, and now a second half. I can just, yeah, it's great. Great.
So very late, was never getting there anyway. Tucked away beautifully by Ryan Fraser.
Newcastle will be hoping to see a bit of
but,
that as they
like I say,
fight against relegation from the Premier League.
let's hopefully it goes well and we get a winner.
TV. Abdelhamid towards Zahavi. Tierney across.
Okay.
Nacho. Zahavi.
So.
Christie. McGinn. Fraser. Che Adams over there with him. And he will be used. Adams!
Oh!
Marciano. Christie
Go on! Oh, lucky!
Well, Adams is definitely unlucky because he did brilliantly. Such quick feet to get it out his right side and get the shot away. Nice height for Marciano. He's got a lot to do, Adams. Shifts it brilliantly. Very little backlift here when he gets the shot away. Just a nice height for the keeper.
McTominay. McGregor. Kieran Tierney. Awkward for Marciano. Chance. Offside.
It's a good save from Marciano. Bounces just in front of him. Bit of movement in the ball, bit of dip on it.
Israel going to bring on Neta Lahavi, who made his first start against Scotland back in November. On as a sub today.
So how is everyone? I apologise for earlier.
Much better second half from Scotland, but then it quite simply had to be done. Elidassa. Menachem here, floating a really good cross, which Kieran Tierney had to deal with.
That's brilliant defending from Kieran Tierney because the ball in couldn't have been much better.
So, come on, Scotland, hit the like button. This is what. Now we've gone back to the old way of how I used to do the live watch-alongs. where I used to do one half, have half an hour, half time off, and then do the second half. So you
Got away from Grant Hanley, encouraging the 5,000 fans inside the Bloomfield Stadium. Change is going to happen. Nacho, the captain, they reckon they get an hour out of him, and that is the case, as he's replaced by Lahavi.
Quick thing, quickly, folks. I'll be back in a tick.
Desperate to clear this. Assisted by McTominay, who will get a free kick.
Sorry
They've
about
let Scott McTominay again, just gets his body across.
Decided it wanted to
Scotland in
froze
a
on
hurry
me,
to take it.
and then it didn't work. So I had to switch
I think
the
Steve Clark was
computer
thanking
off
for a
to put it
point
back
here.
on again. So we've gone back to the old way of how I used to do it on the live watch on, where I used to do one half, have a break at half time, then go and do a second live stream and the second half. But it's now, the live watch on is now back live, the second half on my YouTube
Second
channel.
halves of both
Oh,
games
see you
so
all then.
far in this group from Scotland.
Just having to let people know, folks, about it being back on.
Fraser. Fabulous finish from him to draw Scotland level, and a free kick now as he's bundled over.
Story about earlier on the live watch on. My computer decided it wanted to freeze on me, so I had to switch
Andy Robertson.
the computer off.
Few to aim for in the box. Doesn't really get that
Switch
far
back on.
though. Hanley still
And
up there.
Restart the stream again. So we've now gone back to the old style that I used
Donald.
to do, where we used to do one half each. So it added on different stream.
Donald's cross dealt with by Abdel Hamid. Handball cry from Che Adams.
Hopeful more than anything else, I think, in his TV's right shoulder. See it here. Not even his shoulder, it's his chest.
What the live watch on
Fraser.
is now back live on my YouTube channel. See
Again.
you then.
Tom again, typically tenacious, but it's a free kick.
Yeah, just gets away from him a little bit. You can see the frustration there.
So, how is everyone? Everyone enjoying the stream?
Not been his night so far,
I
John McGinn, but
apologise if it meant
20
people
odd minutes
not coming
left.
back onto this one. 'Cause
You never know.
It was something that was out of my control. How can you stop a computer from freezing? Just like, but it was literally like buffering so much that I physically couldn't do anything.
I think Scotland should have been doing more of that in the first half. Make Marciano go long.
But
Sahavi,
I've let people know on YouTube and on Insta as well.
Against Andy Robertson as usual. Menachem!
Oh, nearly 2-1 Israel,
Leads
folks.
off for Scotland.
Yeah, because Stephen O'Donnell's not getting across. Stephen O'Donnell's gone in narrow to cover his centre backs here.
Nearly
Well,
2-1.
He's got to go back across David Marshall, surely. The big target's to David Marshall's left. He's trying to do him at his near post. Taking a difficult option.
TB has taken the captain's armband now that Nacho has gone off. Flag is up against Adams.
The space is there though. You know, if Israel are going to play high, there's a lot of space and they don't have a great deal of pace at the back. So, you know, Che Adams has got to keep making those runs.
So how is everybody?
quarter of the contest to go, and it is another tight contest between these two who've become so familiar with each other in recent times.
So, come on, Scotland, at least.
Inevitability that they would be drawn in the same World Cup qualifying group. Peretz. Arad. Menachem.
So,
By Robertson, and a free kick that should be for Ryan Fraser.
Well, it's a pity he's getting into good space there, Ryan Fraser. Confidence will be sky high after the goal as well.
Dasa not yet back on his feet. Scotland tried to take the free kick quickly. Didn't go down 2-1 in these parts.
Yeah, totally accidental. I don't think Das is the type to go down, unless he has to go down.
Oh, what a joy to hear a few boos and whistles from
Yeah.
the crowd.
come on, Scotland.
Fraser. Robertson. Tierney. Fraser. Harvey has just come on as a sub. Scotland's throw. Stephen O'Donnell, who played for Steve Clark at Kilmarnock as well.
So how is everyone? Everyone doing well?
Robertson.
My apologies for earlier. It was out of my control.
Fraser for McTominay.
Scotland 1, Israel 1. Ball's crossed in. Going to be a throw-in to Scotland.
20 minutes to go.
So hopefully. So we need to pressurise and do what we can. And see what we can do.
Stephen O'Donnell. Gets it back for McTominay. Solomon on his case.
But the way we are playing at the moment, if we play well and play with a bit of passion, play with a bit of heart, play with a bit of urgency, I think we can get a good result in this game.
Adams. Tried to tee up McGinn, but
I think you thought with the shot there, John McGinn just wasn't the right height for him.
Abdelhamid. Eli Dasa. Peretz. Abdelhamid with the cross. Harvey went for it.
Come on!
Solomon. Awkward fall there for Peretz. TB. Abdelhamid. Zahavi.
Ooh.
Ball from, well, let's say distance is capable from anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there are very few who would take it on from that kind of range and angle, but history tells us that he is more than capable. Been reasonably quiet tonight. Had one half chance, a decent chance first half. Passed it up.
15 goals for PSV Eindhoven this season, 7 in his last 7. Phenomenal goal-scoring record for his country as well, of course.
There's De Boer about to come on. Here's a surprise.
Yeah, he's struggled with that injury against Denmark and had to go off on the hour. The noises from the Isreal camp were that he wouldn't play a part. Ferris with a cross, away by Tierney. Eli Dassa, Solomon, Zahavi. Took Grant Hanley standing in his way to.
Well done, Scotland!
Yeah, dragging it to his left and just trying to reverse it into David Marshall's left-hand corner. His buddy's about to come on, De Boer. Tried and trusted partnership up there. No problem for David Marshall, but you can't stand off this man.
Oh!
Sean Weissman then will be replaced by Munis De Boer. Lasted an hour against Denmark before having to come off. De Boer has scored 6 goals in his last 8 home matches for Israel. He scored a couple of goals for Salzburg against Celtic in Europe a few years back as well. Meantime, a double change for Scotland.
Kenny McLean is coming on for Scotland. John McGinn is going off.
And Kenny McLean, and John McGinn is making way. Kenny McLean, who came on against Austria as well.
Jay Adams is going off, and Lyndon Dykes is coming on.
What did you make of Adams' first start?
So I think he's done well tonight. He's been willing for the entire 75 minutes or whatever it is right now, always showing, trying to press defenders on his own at times. You could argue that's a waste of energy, but you can't doubt the shift he's put in tonight, and instrumental in the goal as well. I think he can be well pleased with what he's done.
McGregor, Dykes, who ended a 21-game barren spell for QPR last week. Fraser's cross.
Oh!
Met by Arad.
Come on, guys! Come on, Scotland!
Tomine on high boot. Tyler Harvey. Quarter of an hour to go, and the point doesn't really suit either.
No, it does not.
Riley, if you go on to my Instagram, you'll be able to hear why, because I explain it all on there.
McTominay, this is promising.
Never really got his head up. Had Dykes attacking that front post area there.
Grant Hanley won it back, and now McLean. Fraser.
Oh!
TB beating Dykes to it. Returned by Robertson. Away by Abdelhamid. Tomine. Here's Ryan Christie. He connected with his former Celtic teammate, Atem Abdelhamid.
Well, 6 and half a dozen, but as usual, the defender gets the benefit of the doubt. Another familiar face.
If you go on to my Instagram, Riley, you will be able...
About to come on, and Christie has it now for Scotland.
I explain all of it on there.
Tierney has to go back. It's won by Christie. TB in ahead of Dykes.
Come on, boys! Come on, Scotland! Especially Ryan Fraser scored today.
Thrashing Moldova 8-0 and Austria 3-1 up against the Faroe Islands tonight. Zahavi. Solomon. away from McTominay. And Sir Harvey setting himself.
Oh, go, well blocked.
He's in the way again.
He was desperate to get a shot away at the moment, Zahavi. Had options either side, but looks determined to make his mark in this game.
Kenny McLean will get the free kick. Kenny McLean, who scored the decisive penalty against Israel in the playoff encounter. Biram Kyle wasn't even named in the original squad, about to join us. McGregor slips it through here for Robertson, and what a chance from McTominay!
Oh!
Kind of lacked conviction.
Yeah, don't know why he went with the inside of his foot there. Setup's really good. Tierney runs off. Perez here gets his head up into a good area. Trying to find the bottom left-hand corner there, just by passing it. Scott McTominay, big ask for him though.
Son Manarkin replaced by Biram Kyle, who spent 5 years in Scotland with Celtic, and his last goal for Israel was against Scotland in the Nations League in 2018. He put them in front, in fact, then James Forrest came along with a hat-trick. Going to be a rather tense conclusion to this game as both teams look for an all-important winner, which would make such a difference to them even at this early stage.
Yeah, your computer froze. Hello, Ben. How are you?
TB.
Riley, if you're on Instagram, follow me on there. You'll be able to get some more. You get more updated news on when stuff comes on. So I'll do it more on there, because people seem to respond more.
Abdelhamid for Eli Dassa. Harvey helps it on. Perez looking to sneak in again. And the referee is going to show a yellow card.
Such a clever ball, first time ball from Zahavi to try and get him in. Dry smile there from Perez. Knows he was trying to buy it. But Zahavi, when they find him in these little pockets here, and that beautiful first time layoff inside Andy Robertson there, who's signalling to the ref immediately that Perez is at it.
It's a deserved yellow for sure for the goal scorer for Israel, Dor Perez. Referee not buying that one, not even close. Harvey. Solomon. Across to Eli Dassa.
Come on, Scotland!
Andy Robertson's throw towards Dykes. Kyle.
So how is everyone? Everyone enjoying the stream?
All right. Solomon.
Come on, Scotland, get a winner. Get a winner.
Over towards Ryan Fraser.
I just overcooked it. Ryan Christie. Fraser wanted it in the inside.
Abdelhamid has seen him off as well. Viram Kayal. 5 years at Celtic and 5 years at Brighton as well. Playing in his home country now. Peretz here for Zahavi. Worrying for Scotland, especially if he might get a shot away or across, but it's cleared by Hanley.
Or should have played it to Dasa. He had Dasa on his outside there, Zahavi.
Well, now Dasa has it. Zahavi. Peretz. It's Solomon. It had to be blocked.
Well done, Scotland!
Always going to take it onto his right side there. Solomon. Stephen O'Donnell. Quite happily.
Well done, well done.
A wonderful work from Lyndon Dykes there to secure a free kick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lyndon Dykes with a free kick for Scotland.
That's the ball in from Dasa. Zahavi desperately trying to get involved here. Peretz picks it. A good pass, and O'Donnell gets his angle spot on.
McGregor. O'Donnell. Taking on Solomon.
Come on, Scotland, do something. Looking forward to next weekend. Yeah, I will be doing Chelsea versus West Brom in the Premier League as a live watch on the channel.
Stuart Armstrong about to get involved. Started in
Another
Austria.
substitution for Scotland.
Linus de Boer protesting.
Yeah, look to Scotland ball. Yeah, comes off his left foot. Don't know why he's arguing. Here we go.
Stuart Armstrong is coming on. And Ryan Fraser, the goal scorer for Scotland, is going off.
An excellent equaliser is replaced by
Can we go
Stuart
15
Armstrong.
unbeaten under Thomas Tuchel? Yes, we can. So we gotta have faith.
5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Two teams in need of a winner, really. Israel without a point following their opening defeat to Denmark. Scotland with just the 1 point after their draw with Austria. Armstrong.
Come on, Scotland. Go on, Craig, something. Come on, boys.
Ryan Christie.
Go on, run. Oh, shite.
Great pressure from Solomon, who does a great shift. You know, does a lot of the eye-catching stuff when he's on the ball, but he does a terrific shift working
That is
back as well.
absolutely shite, man. Absolutely shite.
Solomon, but nothing doing on that front for Scotland.
Come on, Scotland. You need to be doing better. Come on. Must have said, mate, got an accent. Come on, do better.
Scotland going to start this World Cup qualifying campaign with 2 draws. Maybe not. Christie onto that.
Go on.
Tomine takes over. O'Donnell sends it in.
Oh.
Rescued by Christie.
Ah.
Has to go down as a chance this stage in the game. It's a decent chance.
For a minute there, Scotland. We're gonna get a winner.
As if they haven't met enough already, they will meet again, of course, these two at Hampden Park in October. Be good to see them again.
Maybe arrange a summer friendly in between.
TB. Arad. to Harvey. Sullivan. It's against Christie. And that'll be a free kick for Scotland.
Come on, Scotland!
Certainly took some of the ball there, Ryan Christie. Sullivan appeared to slip after that. Time to get it forward.
Scotland home to the Faroes on Wednesday. Israel away to Moldova. Austria and Denmark meet each other, so might give up some points, but Scotland really need to push for a winner here.
Come on.
Armstrong. Robertson.
Oh, you're not going to do anything if there's no one there.
Been a few of them tonight. Not like Andy Robertson.
It's McTominay though.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Harvey stepped in and now Kyle. £5,000 inside the Bloomfield Stadium in Tel Aviv, urging Israel forward.
Just keep pressing, Scotland.
Will be added on. Will there be a chance for Scotland yet? Ryan Christie. Kyle covers.
Come on, Scotland.
McLean. Dykes would have been offside had he contributed.
Well, Scotland's throwing, surely. Linesman's giving it the other way.
Afri Arad, meantime, has an injury here. Four minutes added on in Tel Aviv.
Come on, Scotland.
Stephen O'Donnell will take this.
Yeah.
May go long by the look of it.
That was correct.
Towards
Right, that was correct.
Lyndon Dykes. It's over the head of
Come on,
Dykes,
Scotland.
by Abdelhamid. Armstrong keeps it going for Scotland.
Keep the ball. Let's see if we can get at least one more opportunity.
Andy Robertson. Stuart Armstrong. Armstrong.
Go on! Oh! Go on! Go on! Go on! Go on, Scotland! Scotland have a corner!
Close to him as he did. Still time though.
Corner for Scotland!
You can feel the tension here. Can Scotland make this?
Ball's
corner
crossed in!
count?
Oh!
It's a
Foul, I freaking hate that.
From Arad. Annoyingly for Scotland.
Yeah, takes the pressure off Israel, gets them up the pitch again.
Denmark with 6 points out of 6 already, and emphatically so. Austria will be moving on to 4 points tonight. Will it be just 2 for Scotland? Just
Player
one
of the
for
match.
Israel after the
Oh,
opening 2 matches in
I
the
won't
group.
do that game, but this one, I wouldn't know.
Very easily and very quickly get away from you. That's why Scotland could do with a late show here. Halfway through, added on time.
Come on, go long!
Kenny McLean.
Come on! Oh, you missed everyone, you missed everyone. Come on!
McGregor. Robertson. Can Scotland find a way
Oh,
through?
it's so narrow, need a bit of width here.
Hanley. Away by Kyle. Conceding a goal now would be crushing for Scotland. Israel have possession. Kyle. Eli Dassa. Zahavi.
Come on. Come on, Scotland, hang on in there.
Sullivan. This is a worry for Scotland. Israel fancying one final chance. Sullivan
Come on,
is
get it
found.
out.
Scotland need to stay focused here.
Well done.
Scooped away by Tierney. Helped on by Armstrong. TB. Eli Dassa.
Can't believe a guy's called TV.
Pressure from Armstrong.
Like, that sounds like a disease.
Hung in there though. And hang on a minute. Kenny McLean stepping in for Scotland.
Go on.
Will. They have the last say here.
Go on.
Searching forward now with O'Donnell. Dykes leaves it.
This is it. Put it in the
Kenny
box.
McLean ready to deliver.
Oh,
TV clears.
have a shot.
Armstrong. Can he get his shot away? It's off TV. It's going to slither for a throw-in.
Oh, he's been heroic in the back foot. TB Hoonett was now the skipper of the side.
Full time,
And that
folks.
is that. There is to be no late winner for Israel or for Scotland, and that is a desperate disappointment for both in a group where Denmark and Austria already are racking up points. Dor Perez with a fine
Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the live watch along of Scotland 1, Israel 1 in the World Cup Qualifiers. Like, subscribe with the bell notification, don't forget to hit post. And my serious apologies for what happened earlier. I couldn't help it.